To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome back to another episode on the Legacy SMP server. We've got some good news and we've got some bad news. So let's land down here and let me explain the good news, but also the bad news. The good news is, as you can see, we're out in the sun again and we're not burning. Yes, that is great news. I'm so glad that I can actually, get a nice suntan now and not burn to death in the sun. But with that comes a price. We now have a new set of rules on the server, and that is that we can only eat this stuff, chorus fruit. So I'm going to try and eat this. We actually are prevented from eating. I don't know if you can hear my mouse clicking. Let me bring it to the mic. I'm trying to eat this. I physically cannot eat anything except chorus fruit. Now, of course, that's fine. Chorus fruit is a good food. We can eat that. And if we do, we get teleported. And I'm inside underneath the portal, so I've got to get out of here. Oh, man, this is going to be fun, I guess. And so today I'd like to do a bit of experimentation to see if there's any way we can get around this teleportation issue and what it might mean. Yeah, this could be quite dangerous. So yeah, we'll kind of look into that a bit later on. Now, also, I want to build up a couple of buildings in the city. We need to make progress with this. What I'm going to try and do, I think, is try and make some progress with this at least every episode, maybe even in between, because we've got a lot of stuff to build here, and I've got a few ideas for a couple of rooms, a couple of buildings that are going to be useful for us, as we build this up. So we'll get on to that as well. Now, if we have time, I would also like to maybe do some advancements. I kind of looked at the leaderboard and we're way down, and I haven't really focused on the advancements too much, so maybe we can fit some of those in and try and sneak our way up through the leaderboard. But before we do that, let's get some stuff together. I need to do a bit of a resource gathering, so let's do that and then we can get on with some building. And so the first build for today is quite a quick one, I think, and that is a way to get into the portal if we're in the water and we don't have a elytra. So it kind of dawned on me that this is all very well if if we're flying around, we can easily fly over to the portal and get in there. But what happens if for some reason we're just out in the open, we don't have our elytra, maybe we've just died and we're over in spawn, which is that way, and we need to get to a portal. We can't actually get up there. There's no kind of ladders or any steps, that kind of thing. So I think what I'm going to do here is kind of have almost like a jetty that we can either come up with a boat or we can swim up. We can jump up these stairs and then we can get access to the portal just there. That seems like an easy thing we can kind of tack onto here. Now, then I'm going to have another building over here, which we'll get onto later. And I think another one over in that direction over there. Now, these buildings are going to be experimental, at least for me. They're kind of build style. I'm going to try and experiment with sort of different shapes and materials. Try and keep in with obviously our style here, but some of this stuff may or may not work out. I don't know. Going to just riff on it and just see what happens. So yeah, let's build up the jetty first. I think that'd be a useful addition, and then we can talk about the next thing we're going to do. And with that, our portal jetty is pretty much done. So let's take a look. So this is not it's not too complicated. This is quite straightforward. So we've got a couple of levels here. I tried to have like an interesting shape rather than just one, like a straight line that comes out. It's kind of got this kind of shape about it, but also we've got the elevation change. So I think that makes it quite interesting. I think if I'd thought about this beforehand, maybe I could have designed this a bit better so it kind of fits in with the portal a bit better. But I think at least it's functional. You can get to the portal from the water itself. So we've got some stairs over here. So if you're in the water here, you can easily come up these stairs and then get access to the portal. So it does its job, and it's kind of pretty much in keeping with the rest of what we've got here. So we've got the kind of black on the outside there. We've got the stairs and stuff. We've got our end rods we've now got access to. So yeah, got some lights in the floor to make sure it's spawn proof. So I think, yeah, this is pretty good. Now what I do want to work on next is another room over here on this side of the portal, because at the moment we're using our concrete factory as like a storage for this project. So over here I've got chests and shulker boxes and whatnot, all this kind of stuff. So I think what I want to really do is get organized. This is not really the place for it. This is really for the concrete making stuff. So I think what I want to have is like a mini storage area, which is just for this project really. We've got our communal storage over that way in town, but I think I need a room over here for sort of chests and stuff so I can organize myself for this project. So as I gather resources for this, we can kind of keep them here. So obviously when I build a load of concrete, we have that here. We've got glass. All those kind of bits and pieces can be in one central place, and I think it makes sense for it to be close to the portals. When we come out of the portal, it's all close by and easy to access. I think that's the next thing to work on. But as you can see, I'm pretty hungry, so let's try some experiments with the chorus fruit, shall we? So one idea I had was, what happens if I'm high up in the sky? Does that mean I still get teleported? So let's go up here quite high, and if I eat, what happens? I seemed like I teleported, but I didn't go anywhere. Now, is that because I'm nowhere near land? Because obviously we've got a lot of water here. So if I'm just out in the open here, what happens? Nothing. Okay, so that's a potential way around it, is to just fly up above some ocean. Now, what happens if I'm flying above some land? So we're back over in town. Here's our iron towers right here. So let's try and eat some chorus fruit now. So if I fly up from quite high, I'm not sure what the range is of this teleportation. So let's eat some fruit now. What happens? Oh, we go right down to the floor. Okay, so it seems like I was quite high up there. So it seems flying up above ground doesn't take you out of the range of the teleportation. Okay, that's interesting. Now, the next thing I want to try, maybe in a minute, I need to clear up my inventory, I think, is what happens if I teleport when I'm close to things like lava, things that will damage me? Will it actually teleport me into lava or into some kind of danger? That's the next thing to test, I think. And what better place to come to test this out than the Nether? Obviously, we're surrounded here by lava. Now, I've emptied my inventory. I don't have anything on me of any importance. And you might notice by my levels, they're quite low. That's because I died recently. I burned to death when I was farming some sand. But anyway, let's see what happens. So if I just eat some of this chorus fruit here, what's the chances I end up in lava? Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't seem to end up in lava at all. Let's go over here. What happens now? Oh, I teleported to a block. Okay, what happens? Let's go right to the edge. Try again. Okay, cool. Right, what happens if I just pillar right out so there's very little blocks around? Does this mean that we're safe? We're safe to do this in the Nether? I'm not sure. The things I do in the name of science. I need to get hungry. Okay, then we can test this thing out. Okay, we've got some hunger, so let's give this a try. What's going to happen? Nothing. Okay. I think that means we probably won't teleport into somewhere dangerous, I would say. So probably okay just to eat this wherever we feel like it without too much risk, hopefully. So yeah, it's just going to be more of an inconvenience that we might end up in a place that's hard to get out of, maybe. All right, let's get back to the build. Yeah, get this storage room built up. Now don't forget, these chaotic events are controlled by you. there is a bunch of new votes up on the website, so go and check them out at legacysmp.com. So this is not something that we've decided on per se. This is all down to you, the viewers. Now, of course, these chaotic events were summoned on us by the withering energy after the end of season 1. Now, I wonder if there's a way we can get around it. What I'd really like to do is, you know, see if there, I don't know, maybe I'll speak to Lime, see if there's like a redstone contraption or machine or something we can build that can help us get around this. Okay, I'll have a think about that. But look, I've made a start on our storage room over here, and this is the kind of general shape. So just kind of made it kind of rectangular, but I wanted to add in a bit of shape to it. So it's just not a boring shape. So I've got this area here we can put some chests in. We've got like a bigger area here, and then got another area here, and then over here. So yeah, I think we should be able to have some reasonable areas for storage. It's not a huge storage room or anything like that. It's just enough to store what we need for this project. And it kind of fits in nicely in between this tower that's here and this one over here. Now over here I've got another doorway, and I'm not sure what to do with this. So we might end up having a jetty like that over here, or we might end up having some other walkways or corridors, that kind of thing. I have to think about that. But yeah, this is a good start, I think. I think we've got an interesting shape to work with. Now what I would like to do here is do something a bit more interesting with the shape of it. I don't want it to just go up and just be like, a big box. So I've got an idea for maybe I'm going to try my hand at having a curved roof on the top. I think that would be quite nice. It kind of feels modern. We've got our cylinders here, so we're allowed to do kind of cylinders. That kind of made sense as well, I think. So yeah, just going to build some more up, and then I'll give you a progress report as I go. We're making good progress, and this is the state of the build so far. So I've basically extended all of the kind of outline to give us some walls, and also in the center I've got this kind of mini pillar, I suppose, because what I want to have here is, like I said before, is have a curved roof. So it's going to start there, it's going to go up, touch that top bit there. So this pillar is going to be holding up the roof, if you like. So it's going to curve up there and then curve down there like that. So this build is not too high because I didn't want it to kind of obscure too much of the portal. So yeah, I think that's all right. So it's looking quite good. I think. So, and actually, if you come inside now, you get kind of a good idea of the amount of space we've got. So I'll try to add plenty of light so it's all nice and spawn-proofed, so we won't get surprised by any creepers or anything like that. But we've got these little rooms we can put chests in, get kind of get organised. If there's any kind of mini contraptions we might need, we can stick them in here as well. That'd be quite good. And of course, it's right with easy access up to the portal right here. So I think that's all good. So I think the last thing to do then is add the roof on the top, and then yeah, we should be done. It's raining, but the new storage room is done. What do you think of that? I don't think it turns out too badly, actually. Actually, pretty proud of this. So yeah, I'm always surprised how things kind of turn out in the end. But if I can fly around, give you some good angles, there you go. You can see the kind of domed, kind of half cylinder roof, just like that. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then what I've tried to do as well is a little bit different here, is actually not have a roof here, this kind of ceiling area. This is all left open because this is still covered from here, so that will, if we're in here, we won't get phantom spawns because we've still got some cover, but also we don't have to worry about like mob spawning because all of this is spawn proof above. And of course, as soon as I say that, one of these guys turns up. Oh, typical. I should have been undercover. But yeah, there we go. So that is the build. Let's go over to this side, get another angle. So there we go. So it doesn't encroach on the portal too much. Of course, we can still see the portal from the other side as well. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right, awesome. Okay, so I think the next thing is let's review some of the advancements and see if there's any quick ones we can get and try and up our score and make our way up the leaderboard. And so we're heading back to town. We're heading back to our storage room. We'll see why in a second. Now you'll see down in the bottom right hand corner, I've got my little overlay that shows you the progress of our advancements, and that will cycle through to various screens. And so here you can see the latest unique advancement that we've got. That is Inception from Slice Slime. So we can look that up later, see what that one is. But in a second, it should come over to where we are in the table, hopefully, and you'll see that we're not doing badly, but we're not, doing all that great. So I'm just going to wait for that to flip over. There we go. So we're currently at 9th place, and you can see we've got 334 points, and we're just behind Nash. She's on 337, so we should be able to overtake Nash. That is so. Let's see if we can just move up this table a little bit. So from 9th, let's see how far we can get up in this episode. We're not going to challenge the leaders anytime soon because they're in the 600s. So we've got a long way to go. So let's have a look at the advancements. So as you can see here, there is a lot of advancements. We've got all these different tabs here to look through. There's an absolute ton of these things. Now, some of these are actually quite easy because, like, see here, for example, we just need to have a tripwire hook. That's one. Then we need to create a trap chest, I think. That'll give us that one. So there's various of these, which are basically like simple crafting things to get these ones. So we can probably go through these, I guess, and do some of these. We've got these ones. So for example, engineer, we need to craft all the types of redstone components. We've done 31 out of 68 so far. So yeah, we can probably work on that at some point. But yeah, this is the aim of the game now. Craft a daylight sensor. So hopefully some of these things might actually be in here, is what I'm hoping. So let's have a look around, see if we can find some. I think I've spotted the redstone chest. So let's have a look in here, see what's in here. Here we go. Right, so a tripwire hook is one. So let's put this in our inventory. Do we get an advancement? Yep, we do. Another point. Okay, so let's do this. So the daylight sensor was another one. Yes, there's 2 points, and I think heavy plate was another one. Yes. Now we need to remember all the other ones. What else was there? Let's see what we can do. Actually, we can probably take this one. In fact, no, let's leave that there. Let's have a review of the score. When it flips around, we should get an updated score. So we'll look at that in a second. Yeah, let me see what else is here and see if we can get some easy points. Next on the list is this, the Railwayman. We need to get a stack of all the different types of rail, which I think should just be in here. So some of these I've already crafted, I think, but I'll grab them all anyway. So we've got those, and these. I've already done the powder rails, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. We got another one. We are catching up now. I also got another advancement just off a camera. I picked up some dark oak logs, and then that gave me another one. So that gave me an extra point that I wasn't expecting. And now also there's some things in here for grabbing these different ones. So let's grab these mine carts. I think I might have already done a hopper minecart, but let's grab those. Does that give us one? Yes, look at that! Number 3! Oh, yes. Very good, very good. Right, that should definitely give us some gap between us and Nash when that comes around again. Now, over here, I noticed all of this setup with all these different types. This is why I crafted the dark oak. So we've got dark oak sign. So I think there's an advancement for getting all the different types of items made from the different types of wood. So let's do this one next, I think. I managed to get all of the wood types, so now we can move on to some other ones. Now I've got in my inventory some light sources, so I noticed that there's a bunch of advancements for just placing these down. So let's see how these go. So shroom lights, that should give us something. Yes, and a jack-o'-lantern. Yes, this is super easy. Now this one, I'm not sure if this should be lit or not. No, it doesn't need to be lit. Awesome. And a lantern. Yes, normal lantern and a sulfide torch. Let's put those up. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Did that just get us one? What was that one? Let's have a look. Sulfide torches and a, oh yeah, you have to put both those two down to get that last advancement. That's right. Okay. Nice. So we're doing well on the scores. So nice easy ones. So I think, yeah, these are pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. So I think next up, I think I'm going to see if there's anything a bit more challenging and a bit more interesting. There's a few here that have caught my eye. So this one in particular, look at this, blow up a creeper with TNT. We should definitely try and do that. And then things like hit a mob with a stick, slap a mob with a fish. Then we've got to hit a mob with a snowball and try and kill a blaze using snowballs. So we could do that one, I think. And then there's one other down here. Yeah, throw an egg at a zombie. Okay, so let's try and do those, shall we? So let me get the bits we need and then we can go on the hunt. Okay, it's night time. I think I've got everything I need. So let's see what we can do. I'd like to get this creeper one first. That would be awesome. But I've got other things in my hotbar at the moment. So we need to hit a mob with a snowball. So let's see who's closest. The skeleton. Get snowballed. Yes. Nice one. Okay, now we need to find a mob and hit him with a stick. So let's do that. I want to get away from that. Let's make it a creeper. Let's make it nice and dangerous. Hey, dude. Get sticked. Yes. Okay, and we need to do the same with an egg. I think this has to be a zombie, I think. So we're trying a husk. I don't think that counts, does it? No, it's got to be a zombie. So let's have a look if we can find... There's a guy. There's a guy right over here. Come on, dude. Egg on your face. Yes. And the chicken. Chicken came out too. All right, so let's get organised now. We need to do the TNT, I think, next. Okay, I'd like to do this as a controlled explosion, but I can see a baby husk on the way. So let's slap this with a fish. That was the other one we had missing. So let's do... that. Yes. Okay, we got that. Now there's a creeper on the way. Whoa. So let's get rid of this dude first. Out of here. Uh-oh. Getting low on health. Need to heal up. Okay, we have to bail on the last creeper. But so there's another guy over here. And I just want to make it kind of safe. So what I'm going to do is do this. I'm going to get some TNT here. And now I've got a flame bow. So if we can get this guy to follow us. Come on, guy. Let's go. Let's get you lit up. Here he comes. Here he comes. Okay. So we need him to get to this TNT. When he gets there, we can shoot the TNT, hopefully. Over this way. Yeah. Stay there. Stay there. He's too far away. Okay, we've got to do it well in advance. Well in advance. But he's in the water now. Actually, maybe this is our chance. Do this. Stay there, dude. Yes. 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 Kaboom! Revenge! We got it! We got it! That was cool. Alright, let's get out of here. The last one on this this mission is to kill the blaze with some snowballs. So we could obviously go to our blaze farm, make it nice and easy, but let's see if we can get a blaze out in the open. So here's a fortress. Let's see what we can find. Okay, here we go. Here are some blazes. Let's get in here with the snowballs. Let's go for this guy. Don't know how many this is going to take. I've got quite a few. Let's get him. Shoot, yes, we got it. That wasn't too bad at all. Right, while we're here, let's take care of these guys too. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty fun. So I've been having a look at the advancements and I think there's a few more we can do next. So we've got these ones here. So pull a pig with a fishing rod and pull a monster with a fishing rod. So let's think of a good monster to do that with, not something that's super easy. We've got this one, diamonds. So hit a mob with a diamond. And then we've got these ones here. So craft a crossbow, shoot a crossbow, and then we've got to kill a pillager with a crossbow. So let's see if we can do that. We can definitely craft the crossbow, so let's do that and we should get the advancement. Yes. Okay, so I think, yeah, then we get a diamond and a fishing rod and that kind of stuff, and then we'll go on the hunt for some more monsters to have some fun with. We're back in the nether and I think I want to try and slap a ghast with a diamond. That feels like it might be fun. So we've got to go on the hunt and find one first of all. Hopefully they all seem to appear when I don't want them, but now I'm looking for one. There's none here. So let me fly around and see if I can find a ghast that we can go after. Okay, here is our guy. And we're... oh, he's seen me. He's seen me. Okay, let's get a diamond ready. Let's float on down and hopefully we will be okay. This is treacherous territory. Okay, let's fly up here. Then we can glide down, hopefully. There he is. Let's Scoot down here and whack. Yes, we got it. Slap a gas with a diamond. That's what I'm talking about. And while we're here, let's see if we can grab one of these mobs, these magma cubes, with our fishing rod, just to make it a bit more interesting. Let's see, I don't know if can I reach this guy from here. Let's have a look. Yep, got him. Indiana Jones. Easy peasy. All right, let's get moving. Hello, little piggy. You are next. So we need to pull a pig with a fishing rod. So let's do that. Okay, got that one. Now, I also noticed that when I was looking through here, this one appeared, which is pull a pig from 25 blocks from below you. So I need to pillar up 24 blocks, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the pig's going. Dang it. So I boxed this pig in, and I think he's 24 blocks below me. Let's see if we've done this right. If I... Uh-oh. Is he too close? Let's... Oh, no. Let's try this way. Oh, I need to bridge this way a bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see how easy this is. Not sure my my targeting with a fishing rod is all that great. Right, let's go this way a bit. No. Almost. Oh, I need to go a bit further out. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we might have him. Let's pull him up. Oh, that didn't work. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's try this again. I've got a new fresh piggy down there, and I've actually moved up 26 blocks because I reread it, and I should be at least 25 blocks above. So let's see if we can get this to work. Oh, way off, way off. Come over here. I think that's it. I think the pig is now on the line. Let's give it a try. Hui! Yes, we got it. When pigs fly. And splat. Okay, so next up is the pillagers. So we've got our crossbow all loaded, ready to go, and now we need a pillager. So we should be able to get a couple with this. So obviously one for firing the crossbow and then one for killing a pillager. Now, I must admit, I don't think I've ever used a crossbow. Oh, I've tried it. I missed. Let's reload and kill this guy. Uh-oh. Let's keep going. Keep on the one that's glowing. Yes, got it. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to risk anything. Let's go. Let's book. And so not a bad start to our campaign on the advancements where we actually try and get some. I mean, all the other ones we've got just been through just general gameplay. But yeah, I think we made a good start. So we got 33 in this episode, and now we're less than 100 away from Avo. And yeah, I reckon without too much effort, we could probably get up there. We could overtake Avo without too many problems, I don't think. And then we can sneak up on the rest. Now, I'd like to get into the top 5 if I can. And that is currently Python. He's on 535 at the moment. So yeah, that'll be our next kind of goal, is to try and get into the top 5 and then sneak our way up. Because the thing is, a lot of the people at the top, they are kind of stagnating with the points they're getting because it's only really the hard ones left. And I reckon I can sneak up and maybe cause a surprise, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're back at the base because what I want to do now is another building. So I'm quite happy how this one actually turned out, the one we did earlier. That looks pretty cool. And also that's going to be useful. So I'll move in there at some point in the future. But what I want to do now is build another building over here that is going to have, hopefully, a use. So I've been speaking to Skiz, and we've got a plan for something that might happen here. So I think I've got an idea of what I want to build. I've been tinkering in creative, so I've got some blocks here I can spur off of. So yeah, let me get my bits and pieces together and build the next building. there it is, the finished building. Quite interesting shape, I think. So I'm trying here to challenge myself in the building department. I'm not super confident when it comes to building, but yeah, some of these things are going to be good, some are not so good. I'm not sure about this one. I think it's okay, but yeah, tried to have some interesting shapes and stuff. So yeah, let's have a quick look at this thing. So over this side we've got like a landing platform here. Obviously with elytras we're going to be landing a lot, and we've got kind of like a balcony here, some other kind of shapes here just to kind of fill in the gaps. So I was kind of thinking, yeah, this might be something you can come down here, yeah, have a drink, look across at the scenery, stuff like that, and then we can hop back up here. And then we've got a doorway that takes us into the top floor. So we've got this kind of area here that we can use for something that might happen in the future. We've got something up there which we'll come on to, and yeah, this is pretty cool. So we can fly out of here, and then we've got this landing pad, and this is the entrance down here. So we're probably a better way to get up and down, you know, some kind of actual way rather than just falling down. But yeah, this is the basic build to kind of fill that area in. Now we've got an idea for this, what we're going to use it for, but hopefully that will come in the future. So you can see I've tried to use different coloured glass as well. I think that's kind of like a theme for this place, is we're going to have the different kind of glass, trying to make it kind of futuristic, I guess. Also white is obviously going to be a key component of that. That looks pretty futuristic. And then we've got the same kind of items on the top, just to kind of do that decoration. The same thing we've got with all the other buildings as well, kind of keep it all in keeping. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It's a bit different, I guess, but yeah, I think it's good to experiment, good to try things out and see how they get on. And I think, yeah, we could probably do better, I think, in the future. But I think I'm happy with this. It's good enough for now. But yeah, that is yeah, pretty cool, I think. And that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please hit the like button. And if you are new, then feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get in that comment section. Alright, my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.